Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today's sort of my story time, hang out with me, watch me paint. I am doing a black-necked stork, and some of the birds I have been doing have been national birds, and there are a bunch of storks that are national birds, but they're the white stork. But this one isn't a national bird of anybody. And while its neck is black, it actually looks like it has some of that iridescent that sort of black beetles have. So it looks in the light kind of like it shines and sheens blue and green and purple. It's very beautiful. I'll link something below if you want to look at this bird. It would be so much fun to see some of these birds in real life. That would just be the coolest thing. Anyway, I guess trigger warning, Moldy paint update. So far so good. They haven't been too bad. Like, I cut all the mold sections out and then I sprayed with sort of isopropyl alcohol that's at 70%. And as of now, there hasn't, while nothing still dries or dries out, we're still good. So I haven't seen any mold come back, even though everything's still tacky. I don't think anything's going to dry, if I'm being 100%, until June, when it just heats up around here and gets warmer. I think that's when I'll have better luck with that, but in the meantime, I think it'll be okay. I'll just have all my watercolor pans are just gonna have to sort of sit out on display like a museum until it warms up, and then I think I'll just to protect them a little bit from dust and pet hair and things, I think I'll just put a little piece of parchment paper on top. And I think that's going to have to do it, because I just don't see any other way without trying to combat the mold or I just don't want the mold to come back. It feels like a waste cutting pigment out of the pans and throwing that portion away. And we know how much money I've spent, so let's not waste. Anyway, if you celebrated the holiday, I hope your holiday was wonderful. Ours was very mellow and relaxing, and the kids got everything they wanted, and they got toys and books and clothes and everything they love, so they're set for the year ahead, which is nice. Oh yes, I love that. When you talk to your paintings. I have been going through and tallying how much art I've made for tomorrow's video, and documenting and just uploading and keeping myself accountable on Instagram has really helped with tracking dates and stuff, so I'm really glad I've been doing that. Are you doing a drawing challenge for the month of January? Do you enjoy drawing challenges? I'm going to be taking this one into January and probably just calling it, you know, Aqua January or something. I'll have about 9 pages, so I'll go about 9 days in. And then I have a couple sketchbooks that I started and I never finished. So I think I might finish them up in January and then kind of start February fresh and anew with what I'm thinking of. I haven't done colored pencil since, gosh, August? It's been a minute, so I might do another detailed A6, which would be fun. And this Saturday is my first Saturday off in a month because I've been doing Vlogmas, and I'm going to deep clean, and I may or may not post before and after pictures. Like, I let my office get pretty messy when I'm in the thick of creating and stuff. Just because, again, we're homeschooling and I'm running around, and because of the nature of this challenge, I wasn't really able to pre-record a lot of videos. So getting everything ready for Christmas and the holidays and stuff, it was a lot. But everything needs to be cleaned. Let's start the new year. Start it right. And I find deep cleaning my desk always kind of does that for me. Like, puts me in a really motivated mood to create and get supplies out and do stuff. Anyway. Are you sort of doing a reflective look at all the things you've created this past year? If you are, what has been your favorite thing? I think for me, I would have to say this watercolor sketchbook has been probably one of my favorites in terms of just painting. And then in terms of just creating would probably be my mushrooms, maybe? My mushroom sketchbooks. I really, really enjoy colored pencils a lot, more than I thought I would. And I'm trying to figure out how to do iridescence. This may or may not be successful. Each bird is its own challenge when I go to create. I might want a little green here too. Anyway. Oh yeah, that might work. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, I hope your day is getting better. This has been so much fun. Ideally, it would be really, really fun to sort of travel. This is the St. Vincent Parrot from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which are islands in the Caribbean. It would be fun to go there. One of my bucket list sort of things I want to do in my lifetime is travel the world. I would love to go to every country, every continent. There's just so many places I want to go, and I want to go with my family. Like, I want to take my kids, I want to go with my parents, I want to go with everybody. I kind of think that that would just be such a amazing memory thing to share with everybody. My top places I want to go, if forced to pick something, would be Africa and Japan, which kind of sound a little polar opposite to each other, but I don't know. They both just kind of calling to me. I want to go to both places. They sound incredible. I know Japan has one of the largest art supply stores in the world. I think it's like 6 stories. Could you imagine? The one place I'm not allowed to go. Oh, I would never go to Japan in 2022 with my no-buy. Like, that would be... Sorry, that would be cruel and unusual punishment to myself. I would never do that. One, I just think because of COVID, we need to be mindful and respectful, but I just would not. I have seen other creators' videos, and maybe I'll link a couple of videos of other people going to this art supply store in Japan, because it's unreal how big it is, and it just looks amazing. I think it has like stationery on one floor and like framing, like custom framing pictures on another floor. The whole thing just sounds amazing. I'm trying to add a little purple, just a scotch. Anyway, so much fun. All the places in the world. Africa, I just want to kind of go on a safari. I am in love with all the animals from Africa. Rhinos are absolutely one of my favorites. And I would just love to see them, admire them from afar, sketch them, photograph them, anything that was allowed. I know a lot of the tours go to conservancy efforts, and I love that so much. that I want to do that. Sounds like a lot of fun. Just riding around. Anyway. This is a fun one. This is a fun bird. What a beautiful, beautiful animal. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.